By the way, I've stayed squirrely. Been thinking quite much about the golden acorns I've seen so far. Makes me consider things further before acting on it. That's my definition of squirrely, if you don't mind. You know what? I like that definition of squirrely. Thanks, Yama. That was a huge encouragement to me this morning. I really appreciate that. He'll go, true. We're gonna die. Wow, I stepped through and immediately death. I didn't even see what happened. Wow.
Daddy,
Well,
is muss a word?
is what?
Muss a word?
Muss?
Yeah.
No.
Then why did it say muscle?
I don't know. Maybe. Excuse me. Maybe it was short for something. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's short for mustard.
Maybe.
Well, that's crap. Oh, and we lost. Definitely lost. Like 1,000% lost. It's a good thing I don't really care.
Alright. So we got the espresso machine kind of figured out. We got the tea thing. This is for French presses. This is for tea as well. And then the Joker mug is for matcha, which we're going to talk to in a minute. And yeah. And then you can see we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. So for today's stream, we're going to be using this particular coffee right here. Find you. I'm doing well, man. Here with my wife. I don't know if you caught any of last month's Squirrely Health Saturday stream, but my wife was on that one as well. So this is her second live stream on Twitch ever.
Yeah.
She does live streams for Young Living on Facebook, right? Yeah. So this isn't like her first ever or second ever live stream, but it is on Twitch.
Jojo says hi, boys.
You say
Hi, Jojo.
Just say hi, Jojo.
Just say hi, Jojo.
hi, Dodo. Even though I don't really know who you are, but still.
What was it doing? Oh my. Y'all. Holy crap. Caleb Hart 42. Caleb Hart 42. Thank you so much for this raid. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen my chat this crazy.
Hello, the world, and hello, Squirrely Squad. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, your week is going well. Whether. Yes. I just started. Okay. Apparently, Blue Phoenix wanted to say hi. There he is. He said hi. I don't know if he was waiting for the countdown to end. What, but there he is. Hopefully your week is going well, and whether you're at work or you've got snow days like we've got here in our locale, yeah, yesterday and today, both snow days. Kind of crazy. We typically don't have enough snow to warrant multiple back-to-back snow days, but here we are. Didn't get snow at all so far, didn't get snow at all so far this season, but suddenly the storm came, swept across the Midwest, came to the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic region, got some snow, and here we are. So, excuse me. Sorry, guys. So wherever you are, if you're in one of the regions I just mentioned, hopefully you're staying safe and staying warm. And maybe you're enjoying some time at home yesterday, today, or part of the weekend, as I know the Midwest got it before we did. And if you do have to travel, please stay safe out there. But yeah, the boys are both, well, obviously Blue Phoenix has been home this entire school year, as he is now doing online schooling. But Red Wing, my younger son, is home from school yesterday and today. We had some after school or some extracurriculars as well, I believe, cancel this evening. Balls up in the air still for a couple other things that we had planned. And I had to shovel my driveway yesterday, and that was not fun. But I'm excited to be streaming. Actually, after the stream and after lunch, I have to go and get a phone replacement because I dropped this yesterday while shoveling snow. And fortunately, the screen protector on it, the case that was on it that had a screen protector, excuse me, protected it enough to where the outside, this is a Z Fold 4, but the outside of it is fine. The case screen for the outside screen is completely shattered, and it unfortunately was not able to protect the inside screen. As you can see, I've got like this line here, and it's kind of hard to see, but like the middle is kind of messed up, and this doesn't work at all. So yeah, my phone is bye-byes. The outside screen works, fortunately, so I can still use the phone. I just can't use it to the extent that is one of the reasons I purchased it, for the inside screens. So I've got to do that after lunch today, head over to the phone store, and hopefully get a replacement for not too much out-of-pocket money. And yeah, so, but I'm excited to be back to streaming today. And we're playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, continuing our progress through Dawn Trail. I believe, I mean, I did play after the stream. Well, I did play off stream. I'm trying to remember if I ended here on stream or if I played after the stream and ended here. I believe I played after the stream and ended where we are, but you'll see that in a second. Before we migrate over to the game, I do have to share the Golden Acorn, which is the same Golden Acorn we've had the last couple streams. It is Golden Acorn 73 from Eric Hoffer. In times of change, learners inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. In other words, folks, be ready to adapt, be ready to continue learning, be ready to change as necessary, or to stay more foundationally secure as necessary. But the idea is you need to be willing to do what you got to do to keep up with the changing world around us. And if you don't, you'll be left behind. So ideally, what I want to stress here is the ability to adapt as needed, but more importantly, the openness to continue and always be learning. The day you stop keeping an open mind, or the day you stop learning, is the day you stop moving. It's the day you stop growing. So whatever things to be learned, learn all of it. You know, make decisions and make opinions for yourself, make judgments for yourself, based on the knowledge that you gain. And where you can't gain any more knowledge, not won't, but can't. When you can't gain more knowledge, then, you know, lean on the wisdom of those around you. But I want to encourage us all to do our best to always be learning ourselves. In times of change, learners inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. Eric Hoffer, Golden Acorn 73. Hopefully that's been an encouragement to you guys. It has to me. Yeah. Let's transition to the game here. I'll turn up the game volume a bit. And hang on just a second. All right. So we left off at... Well, we left off a little before this. And then I played, like I said, off stream a bit. So now we are at this Tumu dungeon. So we've got a queue up here. I'm tempted to queue up with just NPCs because I don't have to wait as long in queues, but let's see how long the approximate is here. It says average wait time is 9 minutes. I will wait for a few minutes. And if we don't get this by the 9-minute mark, I might even be impatient and stop before then. But I will give it to the 9-minute mark at max. And if we're still definitely not queued in by 9 minutes, then I'll just queue up with NPCs. All right. Oh, I just got a note here. Let me read this real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we've got a tank already. That's a good sign. Okay. So we only need one more DPS and a healer because this is a light party dungeon. So come on. We just need that healer. Or sorry, we have the healer. We need the tank. Sorry. I had that backwards. And I feel like tanks... I feel like there are more tanks than there are healers available in the pool of players. So hopefully we can get somebody quick here. Sporting my Skwirls bug that I haven't used in a little while. It's actually an old one. It still says skwirls.tv. My current website being skwirls.com. For those of you, there you go, free advertisement. Skwirls.com, you guys. You can get memberships on Skwirls.com as well if you're not inclined to sub on Twitch or whatnot. Then yeah, there are other exclusive benefits to the Skwirls.com membership as well, by the way. And that includes discounts to the merch store as well, which is also available at Skwirls.com. And if you are listening to this, whether live or as a past broadcast, oh man, we lost our healer. I do highly recommend Fourth Wall as a content creator website provider. Costs are low compared to a lot of others out there, and yeah. Hey, Wendy. Like what, merch store? Yes, there is, yeah, there's a merch store on Skwirls.com. SKWIRLS.com. Here, where'd my mouse go? Of course, now I lose my cursor. There we go. I have a lot of screens to go through. There you go. Yeah, Skwirls.com. There are exclusive memberships on Skwirls.com. Different tiers that provide different perks depending on the tier that you support the channels, and they include discounts to the merch store. They should include discounts to the merch store. I haven't checked on it in a little while, but they should still include discounts to the merch store. If they don't, I will fix that. Speaking of, I need to get around to designing more merch, because some of the merch in there has been on there for a little while, and I need to get new stuff. But yes, they include things like this mug. Or mugs similar, anyway. Man, come on. Alright, I'm about to queue up with people, with NPCs instead of with people. Wendy, did you get snow days yesterday and today? Are you at home right now? Yeah, the background music is from the game. Yeah, it's not my background music. It's just the video game music in the background. While I'm waiting for people to join my party for this dungeon I'm trying to get into. But it's not happening, so it's supposed to be working? Fair enough. Praise God at home. Yeah, amen. Yep. School districts had snow days yesterday and today as well, so the younger one is at home today. Alright, yep, I'm gonna unqueue from this dungeon. And we are going to queue up with NPCs. Just so we can get through it, because I don't want to be waiting here forever for people to join my party. Oh, man. You're good, no worries. So, for everyone watching on either YouTube or Twitch, we're going through this dungeon right now, but we are still in the process of helping out. What is going on? This is an interesting dungeon. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I was gonna explain what we're doing right now, but off the top of my head, I have to think about it. So in the story, we're still kind of going down the process of finding the city of gold. In order to get Woklamat crowned the next ruler of this area. I believe that we now have 2. Like 2 little token things on our way to the City of Gold, or to finding where the City of Gold is. And since we have the 2 tokens, we were trying to determine where to go next. What city, what town, what area to go to next. And I believe this dungeon is us going to the next location. Off the top of my head, I can't remember where we're going. I'd have to think harder. We're in for some rain, it seems. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? The graphics definitely have an improvement. Whoa, are we about to hit them? Oh, okay. I thought we were about to crash. Come closer, we have something for you. It's Bakul Jaja. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're finally battling him? Indirectly? Okay. Whatever. Oh, so the first task that we have for this quest, or for this dungeon, rather. Yeah, this is the first dungeon at Dawn Trail. Hey, No Way, how you doing, man? Looks like we need to arrive at some pool, so I'm gonna assume that means we're not on this boat the entire dungeon. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I'm trying to remember if you've told me, No Way, approximately where you live. And I think if I remember, it's like down south somewhere. So I'm gonna guess that you probably didn't get hit with snow, like the Mid-Atlantic region did, or the Midwest and Mid-Atlantic. Florida. Yeah, I was gonna say Florida too, but I didn't want to be too specific. Yes! Oh, man. Sometimes my memory impresses myself. Most of the time, it's pretty par for the course being not so great, but no snow, but we're expecting a flash freeze. Oh, dang. When are you expecting that? Like, today? Or, like, this coming weekend? Because I know that this coming weekend, I think there's other stuff coming. Oh, tonight? Okay. Dang, man. Well... try to stay warm and stay safe. I know Florida's not typically equipped to deal with that kind of stuff. It's 42 right now. Wow. Where are we going? I feel like we're at this pool. Do we go this way? Oh, leave? No, I don't want to leave.
Far below average. Yeah, we were just in Marco Island a few weeks ago, like a week or two before Christmas. And I mean, it was freaking like almost 80 degrees every day. It was gorgeous. All right, where do we go this way? Oh, okay. All right, now where? Where am I trying to go? Oh, okay. Oh, all right, we got there. Flash freeze is basically just a weird term for whenever water gets frozen quick. Right, yeah, when water gets frozen very quickly. I almost queued up with, I tried queuing up with people, with actual players for this dungeon, by the way, but I waited about 5 minutes and gave up. So I'm queued with NPCs, as you can see. Which I kinda like, to be honest, because, well, I don't really like it, but it does make it nice knowing that the NPCs will keep themselves out of harm's way for as long as possible, like, pretty efficiently. They will fairly efficiently keep themselves out of harm's way. So you, like, kind of follow. And as long as you're in the same area as them when attacks strike, you're generally okay. You know? I usually try to stay near the healer, so I should really stay by Alpha now. Whoa. That was interesting. Okay. I like doing it for the first time with the NPCs. Oh, gotcha. Oh, for immersion purposes. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, oh, that hit me. Dang it. That's like one weird gripe that I have sometimes with the enemy target zones is that sometimes it looks like you got out of it in time, but then you still get the damage taken. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, I knew it! Ah. And that, my friends, is why and now it's gonna be at full health, right? Yeah. Now we gotta start the battle over again. That's why I don't like going with NPCs, because when you die, everybody dies. That's a server tick. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like it. Like, you have to be out of it well in advance sometimes before the target area goes away. I will say, though, sometimes I like when I die in an instance, because then when you go back into the instance, it gives you the option to do it on easy or very easy. That I'm a fan of. Because I will totally choose very easy every time. Like, alright, let's get through this as quick as we can. There we go. That worked. Okay, what was I doing? I gotta remember to hit sprint as well when I gotta run across multiple target areas. Sometimes I forget that I have sprint available. Shoot. Oh, this no good. This no good. Oh, that was weird. That was super weird. I didn't like that. Yeah, I know. We're battling. There we go. I got that one. I see that you said something. I will read it momentarily. Shoot, shoot! Sprint faster! I think I got it. I think I got it. Whew. That's how I'm 2 for 2 on remembering I got sprint. That was crazy. I also like being close to the healer. Alright, we might have this one. Oh, shoot. Which one's mine? Which one's mine? Oh, crap. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, yep. Saw that. Got it. Come on, you're almost done. There we go. Hey, leveled up too. Alright. Thank you, thank you. The way I understand it, and I have little understanding of the ticks, it has something to do with the latency between you and the server itself. So even though you appear to be moved out of the telegraph before it disappears, the server doesn't always register it, so you get hit. Yeah, that when you said it has to do with server ticks, that's what I was registering in my head as the explanation as well. It's unfortunate, but it does make sense. It is unfortunate, though. Alright, this way, I think? Right? Sure. This is the other thing about doing the dungeons with NPCs, is like I can't rely on everybody going to... like everybody else having done the dungeon before me. So I have to figure it out. You always forget to sprint in dungeons. I just read that message too. Yes. Seriously. I'm glad I'm not the only one that forgets to use sprint. But yeah, like, I've been trying my hardest to force myself to remember about sprint in dungeons lately, especially with players. And especially on the trials, right? Because it's so embarrassing when like everybody is following the telegraph locations of the enemy's attacks, and you're the only one that's getting hit. And it's because I'm waiting for the other players to move so that I know where to move. And that means I'm gonna be like a half a second behind them. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's enough. That half second or quarter of a second behind is enough for me to get hit and nobody else. It's so frustrating. But if I turn sprint on, then I can be a quarter of a second, half second behind and still catch back up. And what's the cooldown on sprint? It's not even. Oh, we're attacking. I didn't even realize there was a fight right here. It's not that long of a cooldown on sprint to where I believe I should be able to recast sprint every time I generally would need it in a boss fight. The easiest way to remember that the chest is sitting in front of this path you need to take. That just registered in my head this past boss fight. When I grabbed the chest and I was like, which way to go, which way to go? And then I wound up taking the path with the chest. That's what I realized in that moment. I don't think that's ever registered before that moment, though. So, thank you for verifying that that is, in fact, the path to take. Arrive at Drowsy's grotto. Drowsy, like the seven dwarves. Drowsy. Oh hey, we've got like Oriange and Kona and Thancred up there. Wait. Dang it. Did we know that Thancred and Oriange were with Kona? I feel like I don't feel like I remember that in any of the recent movies. That we knew that Thancred and Oriange were allied with Kona. Because I feel like the last couple times I've seen Kona, he was by himself. Those look like enemies. Those 100% look like enemies. Yeah, those are enemies. There's no way those aren't. Whoa, those are weird looking enemies though. No nonsense, you're nearly caught up to me in the MSQ. Where'd you leave off? I assumed you were done with it, man. Actually, I think I do recall you saying, like... Well, yeah, but I think the last time that we were chatting was a while ago, so I think I just had the assumption that you were all caught up. I had things come up after this launch, and then I got back into WoW. I think I remember you saying you got back into WoW. With the craziest... when the craziness came to an end. Gotcha. So are you back to FF14 now? Or are you still playing WoW? Or are you just bouncing back and forth? I don't even know if most of these things are worth picking up. Most of the treasure chests are worth picking up in dungeons when I've got, like, Poetics gear equipped. Now it's Wuthering Waves, which is kind of a Genshin Impact clone. Oh, okay. I've not heard of Wuthering Waves. Was that a typo? Is it Withering Waves, or is it in fact Wuthering? Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. It is Wuthering, huh? I didn't know that was a word. I don't think I know what that means. Alright, back up the stairs. I feel like there's another treasure chest around here. Same. It's like a Genshin Impact clone, but better in every way. Gotcha. I never played Genshin Impact, but at least I know what that is, so... Oh, that's the other thing. I gotta keybind my limit break somewhere, and I don't know where. I think I'll bind it over here, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta bind limit break somewhere before I forget. Like, I know you don't use it when you're like as DPS, it's the tank, right? I think it's the tank's responsibility to use the limit break when you're partnered up with people. I think. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's not the DPS's responsibility, because it's a joint limit break, right? I never have focused on the limit breaks, ever. Now I gotta find the stick in. Where's the limit break? There's the limit break. Alright, we're gonna put it on to... We're gonna put it right here, I think. There. Yeah, okay. I never heard that word before this game. It launched in early summer, but was only on PC. I tried it out then and loved it, but my computer was pretty potato. I hear ya. It released on PS5 a week ago, so I got back into it. Nice. Alright, here we go. Time to follow the NPCs. Stay up here with Alpha now. Because sometimes they're just like... Sometimes the NPCs are like perfectly in the right position to where they don't have to move. And then that really catches me off guard. Because if I'm not right next to them, then I gotta move my butt, you know? Watering the seeds, cool. Oh, gotta move. Yep, see? Gotta stay right on top of these guys. Invigorates the roots. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. And why do I feel like we gotta move? Okay. I don't know what the invigoration of roots means, but I don't like it. Oh, I hate these things. They're so weird. Oh, now there's like 1,000 things. Oh, why are they all attacking? I'm gonna let them kill him. Why? Time to move. Oh, wait, am I supposed to use my limit break, or should I wait? I don't even know what the limit break does. I'm about to use it just to see. Just for kicks and giggles. Let's finish my Phoenix. There we go. Alright, let's try it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll wait. Here we go. Limit break. What? There. Sky Shard. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I got hit. I don't know what Sky Shard did. I feel like I'm about to have to move over here. Why do I feel like I have to move over here? I don't know. Oh, I was right. Hey! I'm starting to know patterns. Okay. I feel like Sky Shard did absolutely nothing. See, this is why the tank does the limit break, right? Because the tank's probably actually does something. Hey. I really should get back into this soon. With this one being based off of Final Fantasy IX. I know! Like, that's what I was thinking of when I saw that thing. It reminded me, like, that reminded me of the boss right at the beginning of the game that, what's his name? Blank. What is it? Is his name Blank? Am I remembering? Or am I blanking on his name? No, I'm pretty sure his name was Blank. Or someone else was Blank. And his... But, like... It's basically Zidane's weapons. Oh, nice. But yeah, like, this boss that we were just fighting reminded me of, like, when they're escaping... they escape right at the beginning of the game, and then they crash, and they're in the forest. They're in, like, the Forbidden Woods, or whatever it is. And then they run into a boss, and then they have to run away from these vines. And I think it's Blank. I think his name is Blank. But, like, one of Zidane's friends, like, right, gets caught behind and turns to stone. Except instead of swords, he uses daggers because thief. Yes, that was Blank. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't that, like, that boss that I just fought, that I think that was probably influenced by that guy. Oh, the Viper. Wait, is Viper one of the new jobs? I haven't, like, I know Pictomancer is one of them. Is Viper the other one? Is that what you're talking about right now? Oh, okay. Alright. I hadn't thought about that. So the Viper's weapons are, like, influenced by Zidane's. Nice, man. I love Final Fantasy IX so much. I got that to 90 before starting MSQ. That's awesome. So what is Viper, a tank or another DPS? A physical DPS? Melee DPS, and I love it. That, okay, okay. I would be willing, now that I know that it's, like, based on Zidane's weapons, I would try Viper, for sure. Pictomancer never really, I don't know, called out to me. Gunblade, like, that is a super cool concept, because I've always been a fan of, or, wait, what is it called? Yeah, whatever the job is called uses a gunblade. Gunbreaker. I can never remember that for some reason. But, like, as a tank, I think I'll probably try Gunbreaker, because I've always been a fan of the gunblade weapon in, what was that, Final Fantasy VIII, right? Oh, why are we walking slow? Okay, never mind. Squall. I want to call him Leon because of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why they didn't just call him by his name in Kingdom Hearts. So dumb. I feel like they should have stayed with Gunblade Specialist. Is that what they were gonna call it? Gunblade Specialist? That would make sense. That's easier to remember. Oh, that's what it's called in FF8. Oh, duh. Yeah, I don't think I remember that, though, from FF8. I only played FF8 once, and I was young. So... Sid only says it once at the start when you pass the seed exam. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, okay. I gotcha. So I wouldn't remember. Unless I played it multiple times. Finally, a Gunblade Specialist in Seed. Oh, okay, okay.
We mustn't hold back.
I love how Alphino says we mustn't hold back. Like, I was gonna hold back, bro. Like, calm down.
We mustn't hold back.
Wow, he says it twice, back to back. I don't think I've heard the voice, like, cues mess up. Not like really mess up, but like repeat that obviously. I wonder if it's tied to an ability, skill, spell thing, and that's why he said it twice in that battle. Okay, these guys are dead already, which leads me to believe that we're supposed to think that Thancred and Oriange and Kona already came this way. I love how we're battling pumas. Did I not see the big enemy? Oh, I must have missed it. No, I did not. There was a giant bug-like enemy there, and it flew off. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thank you for clarifying, because I would have just gone to believe that someone else came here before us. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be the final boss for this area that we're coming up on here. So, no way. I don't remember if you were on one of the streams where I was trying out like Sage, but I'm trying to like figure out a healer to be, and I know that I should be White Mage, and I really want to just be White Mage like as my main for healer first, because while I really enjoy Sage, man, I've been like struggling to keep up with like when to do a shield and other things, and like there's another mechanic where you cast the thing on your tank, and I don't know, like, yeah, like I was getting it though. I was getting it. I did a dungeon, it was with NPCs. I did a few dungeons with NPCs, and I was like starting to understand it, but I feel like it's a lot more processing power for my brain to use as my first healer that I'm like, screw it, I think I'm just gonna level up what is it, cleric or whatever, and turn it into a White Mage and call it a day. So that'll be my healer. I've got this as magical DPS. I'll do Viper for physical DPS, and then Gunbreaker for tank. So like I've got my initial 4 roles, I think, mostly figured out. What am I doing? I miss Shadowbringer Astro. Astrologian, whatever, however you say that word. For myself, that was best. Yeah, it would have been nice, right? Because don't you level it up with Summoner?
Hold still. I have you.
Or something like that? Because isn't it like based on Arcanist? No, that was... Oh, Scholar. That's Scholar. Okay. Gotcha.
Try this.
I thought I remembered looking into Astrologian, and it was like... It sounded very complicated. But I see a lot of Astrologians, like, queue up. I don't see a lot of Scholars queue up, and I tried playing a Scholar, and that threw me for a loop. I was hoping I could just get away with Scholar, right? Because I'm leveling it up literally right now while I'm leveling up Summoner. So it'd be nice if I could just be like, hey, let me swap over to Scholar, and there's my healer. But there's a lot going on with Scholar that was throwing me off. Astro was a mix of shield and pure heals. Okay. It was, so it's not anymore. Now is it what, just shields? It had 2 different stances. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's the bug. One stance you had shield healer, the other was pure healing output. Okay. Unstable connection. Oh, no, no, no. No, internet, don't do this to me right now on my Shadow PC. Alright, I think we're good. I don't feel any lag. I think it just got a little grainy for a second, but I think we're okay. Actually, it looks really familiar. I'm gonna assume it's Final Fantasy IX, since you just told me what you told me a little bit ago. But I don't remember what part of FF9. This was the enemy it showed earlier. I figured this was the enemy. It looks bug-like, and this is the last boss, so... But I don't remember what part of FF9 he was in. It's throwing me. Ah, yes. Dang, that's so cool. Alright, I'm ready. Like, I am legit. I am ready for a an FF9, like, reboot. Or not reboot, remake. I need it. I need it in my life, man. I feel like there's been rumor after rumor after rumor, and I need an FF9 remake, man. And so many of the fans are like asking for it and have been asking for it. So bad, right? And lately, I feel like I've seen so many articles talking up how great Final Fantasy IX was. Having nothing to do with rumors from Square Enix at all. Just articles in general coming out saying how great the game is. How it's like a very approachable RPG for new players. Oh shoot, did I make it? Oh, I made it. Alright, we good? Alright. Like, very approachable for new players. One of the greater turn-based RPGs of the series. Where we go? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Crap. Okay. And how, like, it was, like, one of the better steampunky feel ones. It still had a very fantasy element to it, where a lot of the ones that came after it had more of a... I don't know. More of a tech feel. Oh shoot, where are we going? Time for sprinting. Phew. Oh, okay, I didn't have to go as far as I thought. Whew. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh shoot. Oh man, why did I do that? See, that's why you gotta stay by your healer. Always. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going with this? Over here? Okay. Now where? Back this way? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're going all the way over here. Now where? I'm going this way. What's funny is, like, when you pay attention to the NPC healer in dungeons, they make it look like you almost want to be like, man, like, they're not even doing that great of a job. I feel like I could do better than that. And then you're suddenly thrown in the healer role, and, like, everybody's dying. There we go. Got it. Dungeon Siege 3. Okay, okay. Hey, Gaudiest, how you doing, man? Picto seems so weird. Yeah. Yeah. And it's DPS, right? It's magical DPS. Yeah, I guess it would have to be, because Wuklamad is acting as a tank right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to level up Black Mage so bad too, but like from everything that I've read and heard, they're so complex as far as DPS goes. Like there's no distinct rotation because you got to be paying attention to too many things. All right, what were you saying? They said they weren't interested in any more remakes after 7. Did they say that? Did they say that specifically? They were also very adamant that they would never remake 7. So, yeah, right? Oh, I don't remember. I don't recall reading something like that, but I don't look into that news quite as much as others, so. It goes well, Senor Gaudiest. It goes well. Were you, you hit with, snow stuffs by chance? My kiddos got, snow days yesterday and today.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems.
More ice than snow, though. Gotcha.
We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Yeah, I didn't get a snow day. Okay. One kid got a snow day. You get, like, a snow day every day.
Everyone all right?
Blue is just saying he didn't get a snow day because he has online school, so we made him do school anyway. But his school takes him less than a couple hours every day, so there's no reason for him not to do it. And we exempted him from doing any of the school for several days around Christmas, so he's fine. Those caverns you travel, search for city. Remnants of the excavations can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, a wise guide. We are landing this boat anytime soon. She said she doesn't get seasick, so I gave her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she just got seasick that one time on the way back because the storm was so bad. But now it seems, even in light rain traveling a river, she's struggling. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a favorite to me. Yeah, Blue, he's just teasing. But good, you're right. We do not have favorites. Now, Blue is just doing online school, whereas Red Wing is in public schools. So the public school district, you know, they called snow days yesterday and today. So it is what it is. We're not all right. No. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. Yeah, we're not that kind of spent. Resting spot, make use of it. KK. Have you the strength for a short walk? We can rest along the way, too. Promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule from and moan. Okay, she's fine. She's just wallowing in self-pity right now. Ignore me. Yep, plan on it. Let's go. Oh, man. If I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. Maybe you are, Kryl. But Kryl. No way. How much further did you say you are? Well, you just said not much further, I guess. Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. That's a good one. Just a couple MSQ levels higher. Gotcha. I'm like a couple MSQ levels higher than where I'm supposed to be. Like, I think it had me at 92 for that dungeon. 91, 92, something like that for that dungeon. And I think I'm chilling at... I think I just hit level 95 during the dungeon. When it leveled up, it said, like, that I got to 93, I think. And I'm actually 95. Alright, she agrees. She'll talk about her feelings. Let's go, guys. I've really got to zip tie some microphone cables. Hey, look. I love it when... I wish, like, that I had another squirrel pet minion. Because in another few weeks, this squirrel minion is going to have this Christmas hat way out of season. I should probably have an FF9 minion out. You know, in honor of this Dawn Trail expansion. As I felt, weakness would bring shame, but if you're saying you're willing to listen to me, there are things I like to talk about. Okay, cool. Let's catch up with the others. Yes, let's. Day. Oh, okay. So we've got... Ooh. What is this? Many fires. Okay. And... No. This one, I guess? Earth and Shar. Okay. So we've got to grab those. Oh, you know what? While we're down here... Southwest. Yeah, I don't think I can... Oh, I might be able to go southwest of here, actually. Yeah, but it's 380 yalms. That might be a little far. I always try to hit up all of the ether currents as much as I can, so that once we get all the quests done. Speaking of, I haven't... Oh, now there are quests with plus signs? Really? There weren't for a while. Alright, we're gonna hit up... I like doing them as we as I'm going through the MSQ, because the moment the last MSQ quest gives us an Aether Current, I want to be able to stink and fly. Dude, get out of the road. Fine, I'll go this way. You're the same? Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I think it was like Aerith or something, or someone else was telling me that they didn't do it that way, or they hadn't done it that way initially, and maybe now they are. I can't fly in any zone yet. Okay. Cooperate. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our Punishing River adventure. And let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire. Okay, so now it's filler quest, it sounds like, which filler quest stuff I tend to not read as thoroughly.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted
Oh,
child
good. I
of
was
the
waiting for
voice
this story.
act?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel, but I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Yeah, she's beating herself up. We done went to 2 towns. That's it.
I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Can't measure your worth by the success of others. Yep, that's what I want to say. Why do you want the throne? Oh, that's a good one too. But I like the first one. I feel like we know why she wants the throne.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. to hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I don't know why I hadn't thought of this previously, but why does Kryle
I'm sorry, everyone.
have a hood with
I've been a
large
fool.
ears at the top when
this
she
moment
has
on,
normal
I'll
ears?
stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I
Kinda
won't
weird.
feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love.
Actually, I know why I
about
hadn't noticed it
Tulijolal
previously,
and my fellow
because
Turali.
my paying attention to anything plot and cutscenes prior to this
It might not be
expansion
the
was few
smoothest
and far
path.
between.
But it'll be a path of my own making.
I mean, I paid attention in Endwalker, but
I will find a city of gold
Yeah.
for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryle. I swear.
oh, they're so nice.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Meanwhile, in the Second Promises camp. Second Promise is Kona? Or, yeah, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Oh wow, they could hear us. That's awkward. That's super
They
awkward.
seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alize on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
I mean, it's not a fight to the death competition, so...
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
Yes, they
Not that
are.
I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tulijolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
I wouldn't even be mad if, like, Kona wound up winning this contest.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
That's true.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Yup, that's a good point. Like, not Zarul Jaw, but the G Jaw one. The two-headed guy. Meanwhile, with the first promise. This is Zarul Jaw, I think. Right? Is that his name? Not two-headed, single-headed.
Your rivals still lag behind.
Yeah.
The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
I love how, like, they all
Such
act
titles mean nothing.
like the Dawn Servant title has been around for generations and generations. Like, they act like this is a long time tradition.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the
But his
contest
dad was the
involved
first
Golden
one,
City,
so...
I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Oh, duh.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
Bro, you gonna try
Time
and be
is
selfish
passing,
now?
and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Man, I thought he was...
Everyone bleeds.
I
The
thought he was
Dawn's
kind of a good
promise
guy.
is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
So both the Jajas are evil. They're not evil. I guess this one seems okay. He just believes that the means justify the end. Earlier with Bakul Jaja. So Bakul Jaja is like, he's a butthead. Oh, he came across the bug.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Oh.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made
He
it.
fell from the boat.
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
Oh, he about to die, yo.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Alright. Finally, back to playing. Being able to say such relief. Okay, cool. Does this mean we're moving on? I hope so. Oh, there's role quests coming up here. In a couple quests, it looks like. New Aethernet destination is accessible. What does that mean? New Aetherite destination is available. What? Oh, did we automatically attune ourselves to this because we arrived here? I wonder if that's what it was just saying. Let's get this first. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road taking bandits, meaning brigands, ambush, concern. Bandits on the road, Zoralja, okay. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And she goes off again. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, do I need to repair any of my stuff? Nope. Recommended gear, anything new? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to attune to this. Make sure that we're already attuned, because I think that's what it was just saying. No, wait, no. Okay. So I don't understand what it was trying to tell us. Oh, I guess I could, like, scroll up in the, it'll probably say it in here. Oh, maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm trying to look in the log, the chat log. You may now enter that place with party NPCs, blah, blah, blah. A new Aethernet destination is now accessible. Tamu. What? That's an what? Aethernet destination. So, where does that take us? That's confusing to me. Yeah, that's confusing to me. And it says it in... Is it in Jokteral? No. Yeah, I don't understand where it said. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, I missed what it just said. I looked to the side. 507 Yalms West. Okay, so it's gonna be like... It's probably like right by this thing, actually. Yeah, maybe a little bit farther. I'm starting to like be a slightly better judge of how far Yalms are in this game. Alright, I have a feeling we're gonna run into some bandits though on the way. Yep, 337. Yeah, yeah. Then I think it's going to be right around where that is. Yep, 200. And then a little bit farther. And 100. See, I'm getting it. And so it'll get a little bit farther. I'm gonna find this first before I talk to her. There it is. Look at me. Look at me. Getting pretty good at these distances on the map. Okay. Alright, 261 Yalm south. Alright, we'll grab this one, and then I'm just going to go straight south and go grab it. Oh, that's what I meant to do, is TP up here and grab some of these other quests. I don't think we've even gotten an Aether current. We'll get 2 in the next, like, it looks like 10 quests or so. Well, actually more than that. We'll get 1 in about 10 quests, and then in another, like, 7 or so quests after that, we're gonna get another one. Well, where are these bandits? Why are you asking where these bandits are? Just keep going, dude. Are you looking for a fight, dude? Just keep going. Now we're gonna get into a fight. Alright. Right? Although, it looks like we get all the way here. So, I don't think we're gonna... Bet you something's gonna pop out at some point, though. I don't know. Alright, looking for trouble in a Final Fantasy seems about right. Yeah, seriously. Oh, shoot. I meant to stay on this. And then, boom. 295 south. Alright. Let's turn, and we're gonna go straight south. Well, we're gonna avoid monsters, but relatively straight south. Oh, I bet you it's like up here somewhere. It's probably, what, like 100 something, 150? Oop, I missed. Yeah, 195, okay, a couple hundred. Yeah, that dude just chilling asleep on this hill. Where's it at? It's gonna be farther than this. Oh, man. Oh, don't tell me it's like over there. Where's it at? 190. Oh, 191 east. Okay. Oh, don't tell me it's like up there. That would be obnoxious, because then I have to find out how to get up there. Oh. No, it's got to be further south, I betcha. Southwest, yep. Okay. I feel like we're ticking with 2 different ones right now somehow. I don't know. Oh, good. There it is. Of course, it's like right in front of a mob. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Alright, good. It turned. Grab it before the thing turns around. Hurry up. Come on. Mount. Go. Alright, where's the next one? Yeah, 459 east. Oh, so it's like over here. Oh, that's the other one that we saw when we were underneath this one. It was like... Or when we were over here. It's this one, I betcha. It's like somewhere over here. Yeah, so, alright. And I don't want to get into a fight. Remember in other Final Fantasy games, when you hopped on a chocobo, you just straight up couldn't get into random battles? That was a nice feature. Here, they can still 100% start fighting you. I mean, you can run faster than most of the time, though. You can run faster than them most of the time, though. So, right. All right, let's see if we ping a different one. 477 west. 477 west of here. That actually I might go to then. 477 west of here. Let's attune to this crystal, and then we'll keep going. And then what I might do is go up here and grab a couple of these quests. Like, yes, I guess I could do it off stream. I feel like if I continue the MSQ, it's going to take me out of this region before I'm ready to leave. I feel like that's what it does all the time. Northwest. Oh, shoot. Northwest. And it said 307 yalms northwest. Oh, shoot nuggets. Alright. There's no way this is not gonna see us. Oh, it didn't see us. Okay. North. Okay. What is north of me? Oh, it's around this ridge? Really? Okay. Yeah, it's literally like I can see on the map. It's like right here. Okay. Yep. Oh wow, that is far, yo. That is way farther than I planned, but I've already gone this distance, so I might as well just... I can go the distance. That was Disney's Hercules, for anybody that doesn't remember. Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, we can TP back now. Yeah, 971 yalms southeast. That's gotta be this one then. So that might be the last one in this entire zone, in fact. So let's get back to Earth and Shore. And we'll go here. I can't remember if it reopens, yeah. Which zone are we in? Are we in this zone right now? Shoot, what zone are we in? Yeah, Kozamaoka is the one we're in right now. Which is this one. Yeah, we have 2 more. But we haven't done a single quest, and there's only... oh, wait. There's 5 of them. Wow, there's a lot of world ones. That's crazy. Alright. Well, let's... Where are our guys at? Are they over here? Yeah. A leaking work pot is this quest. These feel like filler quests already. The village. Oh, this is a key one. Lay of Pots from the saga. Okay. Earthenshire, Idleshire might be a similarity with the cultural inclination, I wonder. Perhaps. Perhaps. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different. The Shire appears custom built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have a pleasure of happy greeting the third promise? And okay, yep. That's us. Readerock. Redarock is the elector you seek, which is this person. Cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Redarock would like to do that, we have much more pressing worry. The storm hits our village. Rocks, brain cases, hamperings, password. There's no time for feats and metal tests. Sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd be caught in its path. Goldsmith contracted to work for the Moblins. Okay, the word comes from pot-like workshops. Moblins provide these potsworn with tools. Cool. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, okay. Oh, we gonna remember your face, bro. You see, the potsworn desert us without even healthy help hands. Should all our potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It'll give me a chance to learn more about your people and your village, and it'll bring us closer to beginning a feat. All the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest. You don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Of course I'll help. I could use a nap. Of course we'll help. If I said I can take a nap, then the rest of the people would just be like, oh, you're such a jokester, and we'd help anyway, so... Well, I'll help. Yeah, you know, no way. Exactly. There's only one path forward. It's not like your decision really changes the course of the game. Not this one. There are other games where that might be the case, but not this one. There's one intended path. All you change is a little bit of the script. No more playing the Invincible Promise. Good. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. The flavor text is fun sometimes. Sure. Alright, where are we going? Let's see. Speak with Rakarok. Wait, is all of the storm stuff the reason we didn't encounter bandits on the road, I wonder? Alright, this stuff I'm not really reading. Because, you know, this is all... Okay, we're helping with pots now. Cool. Let's help with the pots. Come on. Learning pot swarm. Okay. Like, when we did all the trading stuff at the previous town, I, like, only paid attention to half of it. During the patch content for Endwalker, if you were a Reaper, you got special dialogue. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is this where Kahi works? It was the same with Dragoon and Heaven's Word. Oh, that's cool. What I'm curious is, like, how long has Kryl been a Pictomancer? Like, has Kryl always been a Pictomancer since we've known her? Because, like, that just means we've had Pictomancer in the game without it being a playable thing for a while. Because I didn't notice that she was really a Pictomancer until, like, right before this. Like, in 6.5, I noticed it. I was like, wait, she's got a little palette on her side hip. Does that mean she's a Pictomancer? And then, like, looked it up. Sure enough, yeah, she's a Pictomancer. Like, what? It's the same with Gunbreaker. Had that in the game from the start. Okay. Okay, so she's probably, then, I imagine, been a Pictomancer this whole time, and their intention was to bring it into the game at the next... Come on. Oh, found a thing. Remember the level 50 instance where we fought? Yes, I do remember that. Okay, I found one thing. Found a second thing. Oh, we're not looking over the entire room. We're only third thing. Oh, 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 where? Ah, stop it. What? There we go. Oh, I don't think I noticed that Gaius uses a gunblade. Interesting. So Gaius himself is a gunbreaker / gunblade specialist. I'm about to just skip this scene, man. Like, some of these, like, super fillery feeling ones, I'm not planning on reading them anyway. But I'm worried that if I hit skip, that the dialogue will eventually talk about something important. Okay, so he's injured because he ate something that could be bad. He's got a bellyache. And now I'm getting hungry for lunch. Which, I can only stream for like another half hour probably. Speaking of lunch. Maybe even less, depending on what time the children's say they're hungry. A new set of tools. Too preoccupied with stocking materials. I wonder, when was Pictomancer like an actual class in Final Fantasy games? I imagine it was like an older Final Fantasy, because I feel like I don't remember. I feel like Pictomancer would have been a joke. Like, it would have felt like a joke in more recent Final Fantasies. Because the more recent ones had more of a... like a mature undertone. FF6, yeah, sure. Like, that kind of older. Okay. Double check where the last one. Okay, yeah. It's way far away. I'm looking around for a tunnel. Interesting. What brings you out here? Alright, does this mean I found a way? Are we about to work together? This just feels weird working against Thancred and Oriange. You spot a tunnel opening. I did? Where did I spot a tunnel opening? Seriously, where did I spot a tunnel opening? Search for a drafty shard. Oh, over here. Over here? How do I... What? At the tunnel. Okay. Do I go this way to get to the tunnel? I can always count on you, Gaudius. Thank you. Ah, I see the tunnel. Okay. See? Yep, you're right. You were right at the tunnel. Yo, these waterfalls look sick. I love them. They're so cool. He's so pretty. They remind me of, what was that place that we went to, like, the 1,000 years in the past or whatever? Like, it was like a floating island garden thing with a bunch of other floating islands. I think it was part of Endwalker, right? Because it was like the history of the Ascians. I remember the name of the place, but it was like... Man... Oh, we're still here. Alpus, yes. Oh, yep, there it is. Connection lost. All right. Hey. Are we still streaming? Looks like we're still with each other. It just came out for a hot second. All right, I think we're back. No, come back. Come back. Hey, I think we're back. Finally. I've got to turn the game back down again. Oh, wrong thing. You guys still with me? Hopefully. Yeah. I was really close to battle anyway. So first thing, like, my shadow PC, like, started stuttering and then cut out, and so the game cut out. The game capture cut out on OBS, but then when I looked back at my Twitch dashboard, I could still see things. So I was like, all right, we're good, we're good. And then I turned my head back to the right to look at OBS again, and my upstream, like, completely dropped to 0. Like, 100% dropped to 0. And then it came back, and then it dropped back to 0. I was like, oh, shoot. but like, the internet was still weirdly working. So, I don't know. That was annoying. But, yeah. Oh, hang on. I've got to... Bear with me for a sec. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. Maybe. Okay. I was just double checking on the YouTube one. The Twitch one came back seamlessly, but the YouTube one is a little more wonky. Like, the Twitch dashboard is pretty straightforward and pretty good about like picking back up on streams. But the YouTube one, like you have to sometimes leave and go back into the dashboard and then refresh the page, and it gets annoying. Okay. I'm wondering if, like, I was down, if my stream cutout was so momentary that it doesn't create multiple live stream broadcasts. You know what I mean? Or if it did, in fact, end a broadcast to start the next one. I don't know. Okay, so deliver to back to here. Okay. Alright, where we go? Right here. I feel like I just circled the whole town looking for this guy. Alright, we found the thing for the stuffs. Yeah, no, I'm skipping it. I'm tired of them talking back and forth about something I don't particularly care about. If it was up to me, I would have selected I could use a nap and hoped and prayed that we just took a nap while they figured this out. Ah, looks like it ended the stream and started a new one. Oh well. Alright, the Feet of Pots is what we're on now. We did not complete a lot of quests for this stream, which is sad. Yeah. Rip indeed. Well, we did the dungeon, just like kind of took a while. It would have taken less time if we were able to queue up with players, but it is what it is. I've been live for 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Alright, alright. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm like realizing I'm not even showing the game. Why didn't nobody tell me that I wasn't even playing the game? Showing the game. Come on now, guys. Y'all just listening to my lovely voice without even looking. Hail the mighty Zoralja. Okay, cool. Zoralja was clearing fallen rocks. Huh. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Probably. Claimants, your attention, please. Why isn't this, like, voice acted? Many of the potsworn left us. Yep. Precious metal were crafted by everything. Should our stream of trades goods dry up, Earth and Shire will suffer. Goldsmith to bring us back here to us. So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? What are you talking about, bro? You're free to refuse the request. Should be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoralja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. And declares the feat of pots to begin. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The Elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Oh, which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. So what are they going to do? Wait for one of us to convince somebody to come under the pot pact, and then they're going to kidnap them and say they're there? I don't know. How is that going to work? That nasty brute is up to something. No duh. Have you any candidates in mind? I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Toliolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftsmen to choose from. Now that I'm comparing us, you understand. Not that I'm comparing us. That's just a statement of fact. Yeah, no, we got you. We got you. I suppose we could try asking... That seems a logical place to start. Back to Toliolal it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, why don't we just teleport, bro? I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. There's an aetheryte. Why don't people understand this? You said I should share my burdens, so I speak plainly. The truth is, I do get seasick. I get really, really sick on boats, yep. Well, thank you for no longer lying to us, because we all knew you were faking it. Or we all knew you were lying. Well, Clamac, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. I suffer the motion sickness as well. Yeah, I have no problem with boats. Or planes. Sometimes in cars for long rides, if I'm passenger. Why does nobody act like we can't just teleport back to the aetheryte? Oh, they just straight up brought us here. See, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, I wonder if I should do the side quests now to get the ether currents, because I don't want to be taken out of this region before I want to be taken out of this region. This is exactly what just happened. Took me out of the region before I wanted to be taken out of the region. So dumb. Alright. So, We gotta talk to Ropley, which is over yonder, but I want to go back to here. Except I want to go over here to do the side quest, not in Earthenshire, up here in Okanu. So we're gonna go there and start doing some side quests. Because I'm sure that the 2 side quests with plus signs... Uh-oh, it says unstable connection. I'm sure that these that I see reward ether currents. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna need to hop off here. I will accept these quests. Yep, there's an Aether Current. And then there's one up here as well. But yeah, looks like I'm gonna accept these, and I'm probably gonna have to end the stream, unfortunately. Hopefully they take us in a similar direction, but I doubt it. They're probably going to take us in complete opposite directions. But it is what it is. I don't really care what you have to say. Yep, they take us completely different direction. Alright, so with one of them, I'm searching for a person or thing. And the other one, I'm gathering 3 fruits. Alright, so I will do this off stream here later today, probably. Maybe tomorrow before stream, I don't know. Yeah, and that will be likely that. Well, I'm bummed that we got to a point where the interwebs couldn't keep up with us, but it is what it is. At least we came back just fine, and it wasn't like the internet was legitimately down. Thank you, Senor Gaudiest. The Golden Acorn is 73 from Eric Hoffer still. I have a Golden Acorn to replace it with. I'll probably change it. If I don't change it this week, I'll definitely change it for next week. But in times of change, learners inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. Eric Hoffer encouraging all of us to continue to adapt, continue to learn. Otherwise, the world is going to leave us behind, because the world is ever changing and the world is ever growing and evolving. So we too need to learn in order to keep up. So never stop learning, folks. Never stop learning. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. Appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. It's been fun. Always a pleasure, you guys. And the plan right now is to stream tomorrow and Friday. I want to stream something different, whether it's Smite 2 or Marvel Rivals or even Core Keeper potentially, either tomorrow or Friday. I just don't know which one I'll do yet. The other day will probably be more Final Fantasy XIV, because I'm enjoying my time in this game again, getting through the MSQ for Dawn Trail. It's a good time. So yeah. But yeah. Thanks, you guys. We will catch you guys tomorrow, and as always, stay squirrely.